about playing the game of Tchoukball today? You are doing cup stacking, or you are doing a throw and catching game over here. What are we getting good at over here with cup stacking? Hand-eye coordination. What are we practicing over here? Throwing and catching. So real quickly, let me explain this, Marquel. If you have a set of cups that does not have a timer in front of it, it says practice over here on this cone. And what you do is you're 3, 6, 3, 6, 6. You're practicing that. If you have a timer, you are doing your 3, 6, 3 and seeing how fast you can do it. When you finish your time, show it to your neighbor without a timer. Let them do it and see if they can beat your time. Make sense? All right. After you leave this station, you will be at one of these two stations where you are throwing and catching. So let me get Derek. Who else wants to help? Tavion and Aniston.
I've never done this before.
All right. So there are 4 of us in this group, so everybody stand on the tall spot. When you are throwing and catching, you want to throw across Anthony. You want to throw across Abram, and you want to stay in the same order that you throw. So here we go. This might work better with 8 because there are so many of us. So few of us. So let's see. Spread out. Let me see. Morgan, right here. Aiden. Marquel. And then I have one more. Trevor, you've been a great listener today. All right, Trevor, just stand between Derek and Marquel. You're throwing across from you. You're not throwing beside you, and you're staying in the same order. Marquel. 1, 2. Remember who you throw to. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go to 9. And then go to 8. Okay. Did it work? No. They have thrown beside each other. You cannot throw to anybody that's been thrown to, and you need to be thrown across from each other. Let's see if we can get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll let it for this time. 7, 2, 8. 1, 2. Same person. It's got to go the same person every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see what we just did?
Yeah.
When we had the pattern, I added another ball to make it easier or harder. Now, I'm glad you just did that because I want to address it. Is this a dodgeball game?
No.
We are trying to get better at throwing and catching. I will check this, guys. If I look over here and you are cutting up one of my stations, you can have some private time to write. Because I want you practicing these skills. All right, thank y'all for being with me. Go to time. Go to time. All right, let me have Aiden, Marquel, and Trenton real quickly back here. All right, guys, stay in the line behind me. Everybody turn around and face this way. Their job, the next person in line, is to catch my throw. Throw it, catch it, Trenton. Throw it, Aiden. Oh, it was a miss. What happens on the miss in Tchoukball? The other team scores a point. All right, get it to Marquel, let him try it. You were supposed to try to catch it. Go catch it. Fabulous. You see how it works? All right, guys, put that down and come back. All right. So, let's real quickly go over the rules to Tchoukball before we get into it. and then we will get you in teams and let you go. Look over here for me. Tchoukball, 3, 3, 3. 3 what? You can hold the ball for 3 seconds. How many steps? 3 steps with the ball. How many throws to your teammates? 3. So remember, in 3 throws, you are trying to get the ball down to your net. Let's talk about the ways you can score. This just happened over here. If I'm on the yellow team and I'm playing the red team, if I throw to the net and I totally miss it, who scores? The other team. Who gets the ball? I do again. It goes back to the yellow team because the red team just scored. If it lands in the forbidden zone, so let's say I throw the Tchoukball, it comes off of the net and it lands in this forbidden zone, who gets the point? The other team, the red team. If I throw the ball and the red team cannot catch it, who scores? I do. Yellow team scores. If I throw the ball so hard, thank you if you're not talking. If I throw the ball so hard and it lands out of bounds, who scores? The other team. If I throw the ball and the ball rebounds and hits me, who scores? The other team. Lots of ways I can give points to the other team. So I've got to be careful with that. Those are up there to remind you if you need it, okay? Let me see. Here's what we've got. On this side of the room, and we might have to change you out a little bit. We'll just see how it kind of falls out. On this side of the room today, if you are feeling like a cheetah, that means when you get out of bed in the morning, you think to yourself, I cannot wait to go play some kind of game of ball, like football or basketball, whatever. You are really comfortable with Tchoukball. Then you're going to be on this side of the room. If you are a 2, 1 means I love playing any kind of ball I get my hands on. 2 means I'm pretty good. I feel pretty good about myself. 3 means I'm still a little bit nervous. When you make your teams, I want you to team up with people that are of like skill level that you are, so that you'll have fun when you play against each other, because we're going to have you divided. Our gazelles are a little bit nervous. Our cheetahs feel really good. Now, I want you to do me a favor. Everybody look up there. I've got a rubric on the board that Miss Sherman and I are going to be using today to judge your 3 things that you're doing. Now, look up here real quickly. Rapunzel. Look up here. You are looking to get 3s. All right? So, game of skill. I am looking for how well you throw the ball. Overhand throw, your arm side on faces the target. So are you stepping with your opposite foot? Are you shifting your weight back to the front whenever you release it? Michaela, I'm also looking to see how well you understand the game. If you are showing that you know all the rules that we just reviewed, then you get a 3. I'm also looking for sportsmanship. What is the key that I asked you, Dylan, the other day to say when somebody messes up? Very good for remembering that. Good job. So I am looking for you to encourage each other with those 3 things. Miss Sherman and I are going to have rubrics in our hands. We're going to be giving you points. The team that has the highest number of points wins, and you will get to choose a special activity that we do in the gym before the end of the year. So we are looking for that team that does the very best job. Let me have my 4 people that went back there with me. Now, the 5 of us got to get together. Okay, this is good because this is what we need, the 4 of us. Come here, guys. So we have decided today we're feeling still a little bit nervous about the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to sit together here. And then Miss Sherman will bring you bandanas that you're going to tie on each other's wrists. And then she'll give you a location to go. Thank you, boys. Teams, remember, you feel really good about things? You're over here. A little nervous over there. Teams of 4. Teams of 4.